Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. I'll be presenting a fragrance today which doesn't have so many reviews, very underrated, and to me, it's a hidden gem. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Carven House and this fragrance called Low Intense. So this fragrance, I'm not going to take the credit that I found the fragrance by myself, and it's something that I discovered like walking, wandering through a shop, nothing like that. The story behind this is it's getting a little bit hype and love lately in the community, and the person who is selling it in Bangladesh, he has sold number of bottles, and people who are actually into niche fragrance game and a little bit like their game is deep, they are playing the game for some time, they are really adoring this. So I'm like, okay, I picked up a little bit interest and I went and read on Fragrantica that this fragrance was constructed by Francis Kurkdjian, and he is one of my favorite, not reviewers, favorite perfumers, because I do like Lamal just like Mark says. His favorite perfume and favorite perfumer. Also, the house, I never own anything from it. Okay, so I read the comments, like some of the comments were really interesting. A love bar is really high on this fragrance, but I actually depend on the fragrance reviews that are written, comments under Fragrantica reviews. So it got me really intrigued. Okay, so I bought it from USB page, Ifran Bhai. He had one bottle left, I think. So this one, the price, I think for the big bottle that I have, it's about $65 in Bangladesh. In overseas, I think it's going for $40 or something. But here a little bit pricey. I paid $60 for it, and this fragrance I didn't actually have to buy. I just wanted to buy it because of one comment. One comment said, "How come nobody's talking about it? It's a hidden gem." So I like fragrances like that. Okay, and this is a release of 2016. This is marketed for men. I don't know if there are any bottle sizes out there. Should be a 50 ml somewhere there. I don't know the price about that, and it's classified as citrus woody aromatic. Before I start, let me show you my scent of the morning. Stronger with You by Armani, and those who are waiting to join the group, I will be able to do so, approve everything, talk to people, respond to messages by, I think now about 4 hours from now I should be back in Facebook. So I miss you guys. All right, miss communicating with you. So Stronger With You is really growing on me. It's beautiful, long lasting, sweet, semi-sweet, semi-fresh fragrance. Okay, uh, so before I start, another thing is this fragrance, I think, apart from all the information, as I told you, there's only few handful of reviews on YouTube. I think I saw Centonomics, brother Nabil, his review, very nice review, he was very spot on. And then Imitsu E, Simply Put Sense, he brought this under limelight. And there's one channel I haven't watched this review, but I think I will watch, Jess and Wesh, I think that's the channel name. And then Toiletarian, it's a brother Nasser from UK. And then Note Sponge, Ihab. Okay, so these brothers, they actually reviewed this fragrance. So let's hit it. Okay, presentation, very nice sort of box. I like this classy touch to it. It almost looks like the box from one, like back in the time, like little bit got classy touch to it. It has this two-tone color. You can feel the glossy white part here, and this is like kind of like a ceramic color. It's like kind of like ashy or something, little bit of like a matte color. Okay, it says EDT 100 ml, up there nothing much, side there nothing much. Okay, like this. At the bottom there's some more information. So these are as I told you, 2016 release, and I don't know what these are made. Made in France. Okay, so this is made in France. All right, nice box. I really like it. Looks like Platinum Egoist older boxes, or there's another fragrance I cannot quite remember. I had it that I forgot the name. That reminds me of that. Anyway, the bottle I really like. This bottle is really pretty. One of the reasons to get it was this beautiful bottle. It says Carven, low intense, all white in front. You can put it against the light. You can see it from front, and backside actually is all see-through. So you can see the juice, very clean. It reminds me also of this bottle. Okay, this one, Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal Cologne. They have the white touch. They are pretty much in the same ballpark, but I like this bottle a little bit better. Okay, and the cap has this detailing, Carven, and I really like it. The way it's built, it's not too much, but it's very nice, clean, angelic, and very chic, very trendy kind of bottle. Very beautiful bottle. I like the way it looks. All right, bottom is just sticker, and the juice color is maybe touch yellow or see-through. I'm not quite sure. It looks like slight bit of yellow. And the cap is, I think it clicks on. Yes, does. You can pick it up, no problem. And the cap is got some weight to it. I think it's metal and plastic. And let's spray this and talk about it, okay? I have it something on my hand, the Armani. Let's spray this on a piece of paper. Should come prepared better. Okay, here you go. Always make sure the atomizer is facing the way you desire it to, otherwise it will just, you spray here, it will come to your eyes. So spray are very good on this. Okay, let's go to sprays. Scent strength on this fragrance is very good, very impressive. The longevity, it's a big plus point for this fragrance. Before I talk about the smell, let the cell down. Yeah, this fragrance lasts a very long time. It's dope in that way. It's how long a fresh fragrance lasts like that. So longevity and projection, I would give it like let's say 10 for a fresh fragrance. You know, for this genre, this is 10. Many fragrances do not offer you this kind of performance. Okay, so as I told you, citrus, woody, aromatic, according to me. And the notes, official notes breakdown on Fragrantica are up top you get mint, grapefruit, and Italian lemon. At the mid you get cardamom, ginger, lavender, birch leaves. I'll talk about that in a bit. And at the base you get cedar and amber. Okay, so here I was telling you about the mid note, birch leaves. I never smell birch leaves, so I think it's a very nice smell, maybe because this fragrance perhaps has that note very prominent, but I'm not gonna say I know that note. Okay, so that's one note I do not know how that smells in a fragrance, and even in the real life, how the birch leaves smell. But what you really get from this in the opening, it is very pleasant, kind of spicy, you know, fresh, like it's a mixed kind of opening. It's a very unique opening. That is what it's the most important. You do not smell this kind of exact note or smell in any other fragrance. At least the ones I tried, I haven't encountered that many fragrances. Perhaps you can say it's similar to something that you smelled before, but it's not same. So that's the first plus point. Very uniqueness factor. You own this. You can safe to say you're not gonna be smelling like 10 other guys. Very underrated. So you get that mint. I get that mint right away. Okay, the mint is very prominent. As mint is like so beautiful, and the lemon is just combo is beautiful. And I get that cardamom, you know, and the opening. So the cardamom makes it very sexy. I like that, you know, about it. So fresh fragrance using that cardamom. I showed yesterday another fragrance. When I reviewed it, I like this one, Salvatore Ferragamo Free Time, F Free Time. So you know, when fresh fragrance do that, they do things a little bit different. It's always interesting. Okay, so the opening is very pleasant. But here is the thing, I do not think people who love Prada L'Homme and Dior Sauvage, who like that typical iris or kind of like only lemon water, the fan of those things, may find this a little bit challenging. You know, when I smelled it first, because my nose is kind of like 5 years old now with fragrances, I can appreciate it. It's a very creative and very unique, brave opening note. And not everybody is going to be able to understand it at first. So give it some time. Let it settle down. See how that dry down works. One of the brothers who tried it from our community, Parvez Bhai, he didn't like the opening. He liked the dry down. Now he likes both the dry down and opening. So it takes time to grow on you. Okay, it takes time to understand the concept of this fragrance. Then what you also follow after that is lavender starts coming in. So it becomes like a aromatic, citrus, woody aromatic. The aromatic feels come from the lavender. Many people say it's a, I think it's a good office scent, work scent, professional scent with a white shirt, and at work it will smell really nice. The woody base to it, it's really nice. The amber, it reminds me a little bit of Prada Amber Puram, which I have also. So it's somewhere in the same class as Prada Amber Puram for me. It's not the same smelling one, but the amber kind of in this reminds me of Carven. What else you get from this is that ginger. You know, it has that spicy kick. So the spices coming from the ginger, which I really like. If you like Prada L'Homme, you might like the likes of it. But those fragrances, once again, caution, do not smell like this. It has those similarities a little bit with this. Okay. So the lemon, I think, persists for a very long time. I think I get it like about 1 hour or so. The lemon persists. After that, the lemon, the grapefruit, the mint slowly starts fading away. And then what you're going to remain with is the ginger, cardamom, lavender. And at the base, you get cedar and amber. Very simple notes breakdown, but it smells darn good. It smells like real man. It smells a little bit musky, ambergris sort of feel. I think it's the lavender doing it to me, or to my nose rather. But it smells like, kind of like, you know, creamy. it's like this color. Imagine this color, kind of musky, creamy, ambergris sort of feel. But I think it's not mentioned in Fragrantica. So some people say if you dig this one, essence of Acqua di Gio, you might like the Carven. But this is a little bit different. This is much more watery, aquatic, ozonic kind of fragrance and a little bit spices. So the spices, I guess, similar to this, but different fragrance. And I would suggest if you like Acqua Essenziale by Salvatore Ferragamo, Colonia, you might find them in the same family. Someone mentioned this fragrance in Fragrantica called Acqua di Parma Colonia Club. Never smelled it. They said this is very similar to that. So I can kind of see which direction this is going. But let me tell you one fragrance I do not own but I smelled before. I found this is very similar to that. That is Polo Sport. Nowadays, the new Polo Sport kind of sucks in performance smell, not the same. But the back in time, Polo Sport, what it used to be, if you like that and miss that, you can easily replace that with this. This is much better perfume than that, much longer lasting than that, and much upper class than Polo Sport. You can rock this as a formal event, casually, day in, day out, even cold weathers. This is going to be really, really good performer. Okay, so it has a lot of strength and a lot of good stuff, and the uniqueness makes it very, very heavy contender for likability. So I think try to get a sample of it. You might like it. If you like the likes of La Male and that DNA, you can kind of trace it in this one. Then the La Male had that white bottle. I think that is called La Male. Forgot the name. The whole white bottle. So that is discontinued now. If you like all these fragrances that I mentioned, check it out. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit mature crowd, by the way, 25 and up. I think they will like it for professional work. And it's not like 10 other citrus, aromatic, or typical Bleu de Chanel genre. This is its class of its own. Longevity and projection, as I told you, overall 10. Uniqueness 10. Presentation, I'll give this 10. I mean, I love this presentation. Look at that bottle once again. It's simplistic and classy, and for the way it's made, it smells very natural. Is it like niche? Yeah, if it was bottled in a niche packaging, it would get $300. It would fetch pretty penny. Just now, it's designer people are not looking at it. So go out there and check it out. Versatility factor also good, 10, 10, 10. It's getting 10 everywhere. But I'll give this overall 9 out of 10. Why? Because this fragrance is a try first. It's not a blind buy. You go out there and blind buy. You have to try it. You have to overcome the challenge, understand the concept. Then only you can enjoy and rock it. All right, Carven Low Intense, highly recommended by me for the guys, for you to check it out. Okay, do not blind buy this. Okay, that's the review for this fragrance, and hopefully later today, let's see if I can review another one. Have a very nice day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.